All right, warriors, do your breathing exercise. I'm trying to shorten the video a little smidgen because of Jupiter and Mars and Neptune playing Gatorade. It's making the data harder to upload. It takes more longeristis. And so do your breathing exercise, get your mind right, come back, let's detangle some of this shit, take a badass walk on the beach, and let's put some pieces together, the puzzle, you know what I'm saying? Warriors, we're going to talk a little bit about how we can predict what narcissists do and how we can use that to our advantage. But what is it that you're predicting, right? What is it that, it's your gut, but we're going to touch on that. And then, what happens at the beginning of no contact? You go through mixed emotions, and look, the narcissist goes through the same feelings of they made the right choice, because remember, you're connecting dots trying to figure out what the fuck just happened, but you do have a sense of release in that you don't have that constant pressure of chaos keeping you confused, bombarding you at different angles. Because once you totally isolate, that's when you start kind of being able to sleep again, breathe better. The narcissist has told such a fascinating, beautiful lie that they begin to believe it. You're everything that they accused you of. That's what they're hiding. The long and short is this. The narcissist, when you go no contact, their thinking has shifted in that they truly believe you're punishing them the way they punished you. And so they're going to wait it out longer. They're going to double down on the silent treatment, on the smearing campaign, because they truly believe this is exactly what you're doing. What you're doing is in isolation, is trying to make sense of it all, but you're not reacting. You have been frozen, and it's almost like deer in the headlight. I'll be damned, like shell shock with purpose. Because if you were reactionary, if you were explosive like expected, every damn one of y'all would be behind bars. You became unpredictable in your shell shock. It stumped the narcissist. It's kind of like accidentally doing the 5 Mississippis and going, what the hell just happened? And you discovered by accident a weapon. Silence. Now you're embellishing with absence. Absence is what's going to entrench the narcissist into doubling down more worsterist than the plan they had for you. It's when they start making grandiose mistakes. That's where you hear stories of after the breakup, they found somebody and they were married in 30 days. Warriors, understand something. They just went to bed with the very enemy they enlisted to triangulate you. By doubling down, they've locked in. And without narcissists realizing it, they fall to a predator that we call a sociopath or a psychopath. They will actually take sides with a narcissist to make it very believable that we're on the same side and you're calling the shots. And the idea was to partake in assisting the narcissist in fleecing at least half of what you got, and letting them believe how much they deserve, and it's all your fault for alienating your affections. And when the psychopath has the narcissist to themselves, what a delight. They don't take half, they take it all. You know what I'm talking about? Past the change in the pocket, they go past the lint, they grab the lint, and then blow out your dreams. See, because a psychopath and a sociopath can't stand the narcissist and the borderline. They make a mess of things for them. But they are followers. always needing to be accepted. And it's why sociopaths and psychopaths are able to use the narcissist and the borderline. They understand full well what that codependency is, and they're able to manipulate. Warriors, familiars, daywalkers is what they call these servants of a higher thinker, an ultra narcissist, a higher functioning sociopath or psychopath. The Hoover isn't done by these thinkers, these shot callers. They use the flying monkeys, people that other lower level, very low IQ, to test the waters, because the rejection is too much. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. But understand, if you're being hoovered or gang stalked, you delivered a narcissistic injury or mortification. You know this because that is the telltale sign of someone who's butthurt needing to get some comeback. That's what that Hoover is. Because understand something, if they're hoovering, they burnt so many connections, they're not bored. They don't want to have to come back and grovel your silly ass, because you're beneath them. Believe me, what they want to do is rub your nose in their success. Warriors, it's their ego that keeps digging their own hole. And what's ultra wild, you're their kryptonite. And all you have to do is smile more, love a little harder, but do it with logic, with your own kind. Because they will spend a lifetime trying to figure out who to befriend in your circle to use against you. When you have boundaries that every time a dumbass throws a brick, you build a wall, and it makes you stronger, warriors, their own silly rage will land them behind bars. Some of the setups I want y'all to be aware of, check this out. And when I share these with you, I'm gonna have the girls put the video. That way y'all don't think I'm just dreaming this shit up, man. You have to live this to understand it. And you had to have been able to witness a lot of this and or grow up in an insane asylum. And many of us were. Many people want to self-proclaim a label. I've been told if you've been poisoned, if you've been drugged, if you've been shot and stabbed and had hits put on your life, you're a chosen one. Well, fuck. You think? As a damn target? Stop loving me. Just like me a smidgen. That's enough for me. This love you to death shit gotta stop. It's who you associate that wants to be loved super hard, like worshipped, and when you cut that shit out, they feel justified in just taking you out. Because they don't want to have to witness you with someone else, or you succeeding and have to live with a delivered blow every day, being reminded, not only themselves, because they know they can't help but watch you, but now having to hear it from others. Can you imagine? Oh, the torment. I pray all the success in the world every day, and I envision every one of you in your paradise. I stir the hell out of the energy to bitch slap every damn one of you daily to an understanding that takes your breath away at the same time, calms your core. Not to persuade you into your logic, but command it. Warriors, you're nobody's bitch. You never have been. You may have been a punching bag for a smidgen. As a coach, I want you to build your own kingdoms. Become the voice of reason for many. Not keep you stuck on some fucked up loop that keeps you coming back because you need medicine. No, you come back to introduce another student. You come back to refine your own weapons, to identify new cons, to not fall for. I'll give you an example, because this is what you need to be able to identify with when you're dealing with authenticity. Coaches that are dealing in your reality right the fuck now. Everybody's talking about the same shit, sounding like a sounding board, a loop. In order for you to break away from that, you need to hear something different. You see, we need to garnish a turd differently. But you be trained to still identify that garnished turd for what the hell it is, so you can avoid it. Now check this out. Go into the YouTube search engine, type in dramatic testimony in bar trial. And then after that, a space, and type in, she was instructed to set this guy up for DUI. 2 attorneys and a paralegal. Setting someone up for a DUI. Warriors, these are narcissists. I want you to follow that story and now understand that when I tell you narcissists will set you up, invite you into their playground just to have you take a fall and make it look like they weren't involved. Throw a stone and hide their hands. Call you over to the house for a little bit of wine, cheese, Netflix and chill. Get you nice and woozy and tell you something came up. Look, I know I told you to spend the night, but you have to go home. Or they start an argument and now you're driving home a little bit under the bottle. It just so happens there's a cop around the corner waiting on you. You know, the one they did pillow talk with and planned and orchestrated this fall to go around and follow you, and it's just a routine traffic stop. Just so happens you don't know your ABCs 1, 2, 3s and can't do ballet on a straight line. You tried touching your nose. Didn't happen. Fireball. Gotcha. Warriors, predicting the narcissist's next move is understanding if I do this, they do that. If I do that, they do this. And you know what their tricks are 10 steps ahead. I just need you to remember the relationship and how they interacted with you. As they were studying you, subconsciously you've picked up on mechanical maneuvers. I'll give you an example. If you pissed them off, you ever notice they would always want to revenge check you on a Friday so they have the weekend off. Or right around the time they got their bonus check, they'd have a problem with you. They'd want to have a major throwdown so they can spend their money on someone else. Warriors, they sabotage your happy and it makes them happy. But they're looking for alone time so they can go and breadcrumb another or maintain someone in the harem closet that has more potential, or they're trying to close a deal or save a deal. You were never, ever a priority. And if they're not the priority, you're disposable. Can I get a what? Warriors, I need you, those of you that are in the grips of hell, take a knee and understand it was supposed to take your breath away. It's supposed to cripple you right where you're at, shell-shocked, so that you could understand the gravity of never, ever ignoring a red flag again. And you won't. I dare say at first, your legs are going to take off before your mind know what the hell's going on. Because I run, you run. We both run. We discuss later why we running. And then you will go at ease as you begin to observe more and get your ass off the couch. But understand something. This is a golden nugget, warriors. Don't think for a minute you're going to go back and tangle with the ones that handed you your ass. That's the ones you obliterate any possibility of contact. But because you were able to do it and do it right, any new pick-me's, no-see-ems, standing in lines, orbiting, doing the retrograde, Gatorade, around the orbiting for your attention, warriors, trying to set you up. Those are the ones now are going to get a taste of a cutoff game unlike no other. No one will misunderstand you or misinterpret what list you're on. That list is not to be fucked with. That's you. Narcissists without words know how you operate and how you conduct yourself with respect and how others respect you and leave you alone. They don't want to have to deal with that. They want easy targets, soft targets. If you're being shit tested, you got work to do. Occasionally, if you're being introduced still, time to operate differently. If all you're surrounded by is badass solid warriors, congratulations. Only narcissists are the ones that can wish to disturb your peace. But I dare say, they won't even look at you from a distance without looking down immediately. They don't want none of that. No routines, warriors. Become unpredictable. Stand your ground. If a Hoover comes, remember who's the winner. They're coming because they've lost it all. They need you to bail them out. They've been living their lives thinking someone else will come and pay for all of this. Someone will bail them out. Get out there and own it, warriors. It's never goodbye. Thanks for your support. Oh, check this shit out, y'all. Okay, I'm drinking pineapple right now, but I found mango juice and pineapple juice on Amazon. Be sure to check out the Chico Amazon wish list. This is the Chicoist, more for reals, mango juice And I think it's not even concentrated. It's like the for real juice. I thank y'all so much. That's so awesome. For those of you in the remarks, appreciate it. Uplifting each other. Those of you who need to bite your tongue, you're still in your hermit. Hey, hold the line. Keep your fucking foot on their throats. Don't give up. Do not give in to the Hoover. You're being hoovered because you won. That's your sign. You kicked ass. What the hell are you gonna do? Invite the devil back in? Not today, Satan. Now get out there. Go on. Carry that smile. It's authentic. Wipe your eyes. Own it. Never goodbye, warriors. Always until next time. Namaste.
Jesse, what are you doing today?
We're gonna skydive today.
We're gonna
Leap of faith.
Leap of faith. Hey, that's what this is.
Doing it for the tribe, the warrior tribe.
Do you know how high we're going? Did they tell you?
14,500.
Close. 14,500 feet. Yep. And then we're gonna be falling at
a high rate of speed.
Very fast. We're gonna be falling very fast. We're gonna be falling at 120 miles an hour. Sweet. Have you ever gone that fast before?
No, I have not.
Okay, are you ready to go that fast?
I'm ready.
Okay.
We're gonna do it today. You got my back.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna get your face, but you know your TI will have your back.
All right.
What made you want to skydive? What brought you here today?
Facing fear.
Yeah? Are you afraid of heights?
Facing fear, head on. No.
No.
I'm afraid of not trying new opportunities.
There you go.
I'm afraid of living in the woulda, shoulda, coulda, and I'm not gonna do it. Lead and live by example.
There you go. You heard it here first from Jesse. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Woo!
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands.
What'd you think of that?